Hey, hello everyone. I'm Katerina Jessica Buluola, and now I will present the result of my proposal seminar entitled The Influence of Service Quality and Amenity on Tourist Satisfaction in the Traditional Tourist Village of Lubuk Luok as Forest District. Okay, well, first here, I will explain about the background of the problem. The study aims to investigate how service quality and amenity availability in Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village affect tourist satisfaction level. Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village, located in Es Forest Regency, as Nusa Tenggara, has great tourism potential such as natural, religious, culinary, cultural, historical, and man-made tourism, which can attract tourists. However, despite being a leading destination, the quality of service provided by managers and locals still needs to be improved because training in service quality skills of local serving tourists such as good communication skills, creativity in information delivery, or forest language. This can negatively affect the tourist experience. Then as for the amenity available in Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village, there are two inns available for tourists. However, in 2020, the number of tourists reaching 9,704 people still had to go to the city center Olarantuka to find a hotel or homestay in order to stay longer. This was also the case in 2021 and 2022. Fully organized tourism management facilities such as administrative facilities and tourist information centers can cause confusion or inconvenience for tourists. Next, then there is the problem formulation. The first, how does service quality affect tourist satisfaction at Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village? And the second, how does amenity affect tourist satisfaction at the Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village? And the third, what is the effect of service quality and amenity together on tourist satisfaction at Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village? And the fourth, which variable is more dominant in influencing tourist satisfaction at Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village? Next, research objective. The first, to determine and analyze how service quality affect tourist satisfaction at Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village, and the second, to determine and analyze how the influence of amenity on tourist satisfaction in Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village, and the third, to determine and analyze how the effect of service quality and amenity together on tourist satisfaction at Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village, and the fourth, to determine and analyze which variables are more dominant in influencing tourist satisfaction at the Lubuk Luok Traditional Tourism Village. The benefits of this research are as the first academic benefit and the second practical benefit for research themselves. Next, then the next slide is the theoretical foundation. The first one here is service quality. Service quality. According to Diktono in Indrasari 2019, the service quality is a dynamic situation and is closely related to service, human research, products, and process that can meet or exceed the quality that customers expect someone. The indicator of service quality according to Utami et al. 2019 in Apriliana and Sukaris 2022 are the first one, reliability, responsive, and assurance. Next, amenity. Rosadi and Widayati 2018 state the amenity is a series of facilities provided by a tourist destination that are used to meet the needs of visitors or tourists who come. Indicators of amenity according to Rosadi and Widayati 2018 in Silaban et al. 2020. The first of which is accommodation, restaurant, public toilet, rest area, souvenir shop, parking lot, and place of worship. And next, tourist satisfaction. According to Putri and Andriana 2021, tourist satisfaction is a feeling of joy and satisfaction after visiting a tourist attraction. Indicators of tourist satisfaction according to Kotler 2011 are the first here is conformity expected by tourists interested in revisiting, willingness to recommend it. Okay, next slide here is a framework card. So the research framework is the core of the research on how research formulate and solve an existing problem. Then I will explain about the research hypothesis. First hypothesis, it is suspected that service quality has a significant effect on tourist satisfaction at Lombok traditional tourism village. How hypothesis 2? Hypothesis 2, it is expected that amenity has a significant effect on tourist satisfaction at the Lombok traditional tourism. Hypothesis 3, it is suspected that service quality and amenity simultaneously have a significant effect on tourist satisfaction at local traditional tourism village. And hypothesis 4, it is suspected that the amenity variable has a dominant effect on tourist satisfaction at the local traditional tourism village. Okay, next slide has a research method. First of all, there is the scope of the research. This research took place in Luwuk-Luwuk Village, Temon Pagong Subdistrict, as Flores Regency, as Nusa Tenggara Province. Then there are search and type of data. The first here is the data search. In this data search, there is a primary data and secondary data. Then the second is the type of data. The type of data used here is quantitative data. Next, I will explain about variable identification. The first here is the independent variable X1 service quality, X2 amenity, and dependent variable by tourist satisfaction. Then I will explain about population, samples, and sampling technique. The population here is 9,704. This number is taken from tourist visit data 2023. And the second, total sample 100 people or respondents. And the third, the sampling technique we here use purposive sampling. Next, there are data analysis technique. The first here is the test, validity test, which is used to measure how carefully the statement or question in the questionnaire it is said to be valid if the SIG value smaller than 0.05. And the second, reliability test. The result of repeat measurements on the same object and product, the same data, it is said to be reliable if the Cronbach alpha value more than 0.6. And the third, classical assumption test, normality test, multicollinearity test, heteroscedasticity test, and the fourth, hypothesis test. Test coefficient of determination, statistical test, simultaneous statistical test, and multiple regression analysis. Next, data collection technique. The data collection technique was carried out by distributing questionnaires online using Google Form totaling 100 respondents. Okay, that's all the presentation from me. Thank you.